The policeman who was shot and killed in Chatsworth earlier today was tracking down the killers of ANC official Sibiya in Durban, and the Black Management Forum says it's confident that it will get overwhelming support from other black business formations to also pull out of Busa. Ambusisiwa Khatebo, the latest news update. The policeman who was shot and killed in Chatsworth earlier today was tracking down the killers of ANC official Sibiya in Durban. 3 other officers were wounded after members of the Hawks and the National Intervention Unit came under fire from a house. 2 men were shot dead and police recovered 2 firearms. Sibiya, the ANC's eThekwini regional secretary, was killed outside his home in Inanda in July. Police Commissioner Bigicele will visit the crime scene as well as the families of the officers who were wounded and killed. Residents of Thembelihle informal settlement south of Johannesburg are marching to the Lenasia Magistrates Court. This is where some residents will be appearing on charges of violence and malicious damage to property. The suspects were arrested following 2 days of running battles with police over lack of basic services. Edwin Tsidi reports.
Residents are chanting and singing freedom songs as they head to the local magistrates court. This is where some of the residents will be appearing. They are going to support them as they will be facing charges, including public violence. They are marching under the watchful eye of a large contingent of SAPS members. However, it remains to be seen how police will react to this demonstration. Edwin in Sidi, SABC News, in Lenasia South, Johannesburg.
The ANC in Gauteng says failure to deliver on services is not necessarily behind some violent protests. Speaking to journalists in Johannesburg, Gauteng Secretary David Makura said that while unemployment, HIV/AIDS and the high cost of living were cited in some cases, it is often simply an excuse for petty infighting between ANC branches. The province has seen violence erupt at Luthuli House, Zandspruit, Shawelo in Soweto and Thembelihle.
You will find that most of these are not service delivery protests. An ANC member can lose in a branch meeting of the ANC, or nomination for a councillor, or nomination for a branch leadership, and next week organize against the current councillor a so-called service delivery protest. When you get deep into those things, you will be able to find that there are issues, but those issues is not the ANC's failure to deliver.
And lastly, the Black Management Forum says it's confident that it will get overwhelming support from other black business formations to also pull out of the Business Unity South Africa. BMF withdrew its membership from Busa, accusing Busa of undermining the voice of black business. The Confederation of Black Business Organizations is expected to pronounce on the outcome of a 2-day deliberation on the future of black business in the country. The event is attended mainly by black business organizations. Tsegofatso Khupane, board member of the BMF, says organization is happy with developments so far.
The overall impression is that there is movement in terms of black business. We are definitely unified, which was what we were lacking, more organized, and the general feel is that we will be moving ahead with most likely the pull-out from organized business that as it exists in Busa right now.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.